when you have these up bows, just make those a little bit more elegant. It is partly for a bowing convenience, but you're going down bow for 4/8 notes and then up bow for 2, so there is a tendency to do like really heavy, but if you're doing, you're going to make those a little lighter to keep them in the mood. Let's see. So, and somehow your bowing was off, so you just want to make sure that those are all up bows. And if for some reason they're not,
yeah, I was wondering why. I don't know why.
Yeah, it happened over in here somewhere, and then you were backwards for the whole thing. So if that happens, just do separate bows or something and get back on there.
Oh, because I think of it like this.
Oh, got it, yeah. Okay, and then once you get here, actually take time, and then just go crazy here with your bow, and slow down, and then you start here back in tempo. So tenuto means longer notes with the ritardando, which means to slow down, and then get back into it. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, and really good job with all of these fast notes. That was great. So let's try that. Let's try this section for the bowing, and then getting into the new section. Oh, that's where it was. You're supposed to do down, up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's really legato, actually. So, yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, just. Oh, so this is up though. And then, wait.
Oh, that's what I was getting messed up.
Yeah. One other little thing.
It sounds better slurred.
Well, make it, actually, it's supposed to be really, really legato. So make it legato. And then when you have this, if you're at the end of a phrase, then restart it. So you don't want to do, it has to breathe somewhere. So you want to do, maybe don't take that long of a pause, but let this end a little bit and then restart it. Here you're kind of doing a decrescendo on these things and then a crescendo into the new phrase. So let's just try it back from there. Maybe don't slow down quite that much, but yeah, but that was great with more bow. Just go for flat hair closer to the bridge, and then slow down, and then right back up like you just did. Does that make sense? Good. And now try that spot with the same idea with the hinge. Good. And you know what? I know it has the dots on it, but practice it legato just to keep that motion going, and we'll worry about taking it off the string in a second. it off the string. If it comes off on its own, that's fine. Good. Check your bow hold. Good. So is it coming off by itself? Awesome. That's what we wanted to do. So you want to keep that same stroke, and when you're in the right part of the bow and have your awesome bow hold, then it will work. So try it again. That hinge going, and maybe even memorize it. Practice. In fact, I want you to memorize the whole thing, because you've been. I know you've been getting away with not memorizing things, and
Well, I kind of know this part, and I kind of know this part, so.
Okay. All right. Do you need to write memorize on there? Yeah. Okay.
I got it on tape. Memorize. See, we're not going to see you till next year, so.
That's true.
And she's off from school, and I have to work. So she can watch a video.
Try that right now, just going for even sound so that we don't have too much of one string. Yes, you know what? Lighter when you're on the A and E, so listen for the ring on both strings. Yeah, you're squishing it. Yeah, try the last part. A little more of a brush stroke. Yeah, you're totally pushing in. There you go, yeah. So definitely listen for that ringing sound. I think it's because they're double stops, you're trying really hard, and so you're pushing into the string. Does that make sense? Okay, try it with the actual notes a little slower, listening for the ringing sound. There you go. Yeah, try it again. Still listen for both strings, even though you're playing the melody louder. Nice. Yeah, so we're just gonna go for. Start softer and less bow. Yeah, wait to crescendo until like 2 or 3 notes in. Good. So the high note is the 4th finger. So you're really loud there. Nice. Good. Yeah, so you're going to have to make sure you do the bow distribution. So practice that with the slurred staccato, so saving. So you're going to save, and then spend, and then spend, and then save. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, try that again. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so all of these sections have their own little tricks in them. All right, so does that all make sense? Okay, so the lower half so it can bounce off the string, and then the same here. You're gonna have to do. So you're gonna have to do all in the lower half. If it's up here, it's not gonna work. It's gonna be crazy bows. So lower half. You can practice it on the string in the middle, but after you speed it up, it's like that other part. It's going to start coming off the string. And then here, same thing in the middle. This is another one where you're going to practice. Yeah, but you know what? It's a lot of scales, so you'll be fine. Watch out though for the G sharps. Everywhere, even like over here, make sure you're playing G sharps. And listen to this a ton, because I'd hate for you to come back playing G naturals. And I've had people come back playing G naturals just because it sounds kind of okay. So, so how do you play the G sharp over here?
Hi.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Let's see. You know how to do the double stops. You know how to play D sharp, right? Yeah, on the D string though, yeah. Good. Okay, you've never had E sharp, so how would you do E sharp? Yes. Good. And then that is quarter notes. How long do you hold those?
1.5.
Yes, exactly. Good. Okay. Oh, here, it's not as tricky as it looks. Just look at the bottom part. So you're just playing, and then playing the E string with it. So it's, you're just changing the bottom note on the A string. And then here, it's just holding an open E string with. So it's not, it sounds like it's crazy hard, but it's not. You're just playing ba-da-da-da-da-da-da with the E string. Make sure you do the naturals here. It's fine.
I'm scared now.
No, don't be scared. So listen to it a ton. I can't stress that enough. Oh, how do you play B sharp? Yes, and they want you to play it with a high one. Yeah. So when you played through it a little bit, did you have any questions? Did you notice anything?
No, we just knew we shouldn't be playing it.
It'd be really cool to play for my orchestra class, though.
It what?
It'd be really cool to play for my orchestra class at school.
Yeah, it really would.
It'd be so cool.
Be careful not to start this out too fast. It's slower than you think, because you have da 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 da. Let's find a tempo for the metronome, just so you have an idea.
And we did play with the metronome this week. We were good.
Nice. So I would say around 100. You'll have to work up the fast parts to be 100, and this will feel slow. But this actually, it feels like it should go faster, but it doesn't. So just keep that in mind. Equals 100. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Are you super excited or super terrified?
Both.
Okay. Well, you know what? If you listen to it a lot, you can correct your own mistakes. And if you want to take a video and send it to me, if you're concerned that you're playing something wrong, do that, and I'll listen to it and let you know, so you don't spend the whole break. You have that on tape?
Yeah.